Today, we're diving into some of the toughest questions skeptics throw at Bitcoin enthusiasts. From isn't it all just magic internet money? To what happens if the internet goes down? We're breaking it all down with facts, not hype. First up, let's tackle a classic. Bitcoin has no intrinsic value and is just a bubble waiting to burst. Here's the thing. This question gets to the heart of what we mean by intrinsic value. Does the US dollar have intrinsic value? No. It's literally paper, backed by trust. Throughout history, humans have assigned value to things based on their properties as money. And when it comes to sound money, Bitcoin checks all the boxes, and in some cases outperforms traditional forms of money. It's scarce. Only 21 million Bitcoin will ever exist. It's portable. You can send it anywhere in minutes. It's verifiable. Anyone can audit the entire supply. It's durable. It can't be destroyed like physical money. And it's decentralized. No single entity controls it. I've heard Bitcoin was declared dead many times by various media outlets. Yet here we are, major players like BlackRock, Fidelity, and MicroStrategy are integrating it into their balance sheets. Bitcoin's volatility? It's actually decreasing over time as the market matures. We're witnessing the emergence of a global, censorship-resistant, inflation-proof store of value. We're in the early stages of what could be the biggest financial revolution since banking itself. Here's another one I love addressing. Bitcoin is unregulated and is used for illegal activities. It's a common misconception. First, Bitcoin is no longer the Wild West. Massive regulatory developments are shaping the crypto landscape. The SEC, banks like JP Morgan, and payment giants like PayPal are all on board operating under strict regulations. Now, about those illegal activities. Bitcoin is actually one of the worst tools for crime. Why? Every transaction is recorded on a public ledger forever. Think of it as trying to rob a bank while being live streamed to the world. And the numbers back this up. Less than 1% of Bitcoin transactions are linked to illegal activities. Compare that to the trillions of dollars laundered through traditional banking systems annually. Even the FBI has used Bitcoin's transparency to recover stolen funds, like the Colonial Pipeline hack. So, no, it's not the currency for criminals, it's a tool for transparency. Now, let's address the big one. Bitcoin is too volatile to be a reliable investment. Yes, Bitcoin is volatile, but let's reframe that. It's been the best performing asset of the past decade. Every crash sets a higher floor. What was once a $20,000 peak became the new bottom. And look who's buying now, institutions like BlackRock and Fidelity. These aren't day traders. They're planning for decades. They see Bitcoin as an antidote to infinite money printing. Volatility is just a price of growth. Remember, it's not about the timing of the market, it's about the time in the market. Next up, Bitcoin consumes too much energy and is bad for the environment. Here's a surprising fact. Bitcoin mining is driving renewable energy innovation. Most mining now uses solar, hydro, and other renewables because miners always chase the cheapest power sources. And let's not forget the energy costs that traditional banking systems, branches, ATMs, servers, and other infrastructures use far more energy than Bitcoin. So when someone says Bitcoin uses too much energy, ask, compared to what? Another big question, what if Bitcoin gets replaced by another crypto? Sure, newer cryptos might be faster or have more features, but Bitcoin isn't just tech. It's a monetary network with a $1 trillion market cap. It survived every attack, fork, and competitor thrown at it. That's not easy to replicate, and it's been running non-stop for 15 years without a single second of downtime. Bitcoin's simplicity and security are features, not bugs. It's like trying to replace gold. You can't just create a better gold. And finally, it's not widely accepted as a form of payment. So why own Bitcoin? Here's the deal. Bitcoin doesn't need to buy your morning coffee to succeed. Just like gold isn't useless because you can't swipe it at the checkout counter. Bitcoin's primary role is as a global store of value. Payment adoption is happening. Starbucks, Tesla, and other retailers are experimenting with Bitcoin. Plus, the Lightning Network is enabling instant transactions at scale. In a world going digital, isn't it inevitable that money follows? Whether you're a Bitcoin believer or a skeptic, one thing's clear. We're witnessing the evolution of the first truly digital borderless monetary network. It's a once-in-a-generation technological shift, and the biggest risk might not be being too early, but being too late.